Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about hosting we have at this farm. So we have 1.2 megawatts available for hosting. This container is full. It has no more power left. We have 2/3 in that container empty, and we have this container fully empty. So we can host 1.2 megawatts, which is like 350 miners. If you're running them in low power mode, we can host even more miners. So depending on the miner, depending on how much power it consumes, but around 350 to maybe 400 if you're running low power mode, we can do at this farm. We have a great rate, very, very competitive rate available. And if you're thinking, hey, I don't have miners, how am I gonna host? I don't have miners. We can help you buy the miners and then host them here. But if you're only interested in just buying, not hosting, we offer all these different services. So if you're interested in that, you know what to do. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and go to cryptollc.org if you're looking to set up a GPU ASIC mining farm, if you're looking to host with us. In today's video, we're going to be talking about just hosting. So make sure you hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth and Jesus Christ saves your soul. All right, so today, talking about hosting. Again, like I said, this is full, that's empty over there, and that one's 2/3 full. And we're going to be talking about how we're going to host your miners at our facility. So if you wanted to host, let's say 50 miners, you wanted to host 20 miners, you wanted to host 100 miners, we provide hosting for our clients, basically almost any size. And how we provide that is that we have these smart PDUs. So these smart PDUs, they will tell us exactly how much watts you're consuming. They have a internet connection here, or Ethernet connection, so we can log in and we can see how much they're consuming over a 30-day period. So if you wanted to host 20 miners, 50 miners, 100 miners, 1,000 miners, well, not 1,000, we don't have space for 1,000, but you wanted to host, 400 miners, we would have all of your miners hooked up to these PDUs in those other containers, and we'd be able to measure the exact kilowatt hour that you consumed or that your miners consumed. We would be able to measure the exact kilowatt hour and then bill you per kilowatt hour. So for basically all hosting companies out there that provide hosting, they bill you by kilowatt hour. And they most likely also have smart PDUs. Maybe not, maybe they do some other way. But smart PDUs is like perfect. It tells you exactly how much kilowatt hours you consume per day, for the whole PDU. And we plug in your miners into each of those PDUs, and you'll have an exact bill, basically. At the end of the month, we'll show you the PDUs, show you how much kilowatt hours you consumed, and then bill you for the kilowatt hours. So it's a very nice setup here. And again, we have these smart PDUs for all 3 containers. Now, in terms of taking care of your miners, so we have a great filtration system. This filtration system, it is a polyester filter. It not only blocks like bugs and leaves and stuff like that, it blocks dust. All this black stuff, that's just dust. You see that? It's not a dirty filter. It looks like it's dirty from here, but it's not. When you look from the other side, it's a lot cleaner. Just over here on this side of the filtration system, it becomes like that color because of just little small dust particles. So that's protecting your filter. Obviously, bigger things like leaves and little pieces like this, stuff like that. You see a bug right there? All of that never touches your miner. So when we plug your miners into our farm, you're gonna know that your miner is well taken care of. We do this for all of our clients. We do this for ourselves as well. If we run our own miners, we use this filtration system, and it does a great job. We've been using it for the past, I think like 5 years. Before we did a different filtration system, we switched to this one. This one's better. And we've been using it for a long time, basically. So we run miners, and then whenever a hash board has an issue, and we pull out a miner, and maybe the hash board has some temp sensor goes bad, which happens on S19Js. When we pull out a hash board, they're basically like perfect condition. They're like perfect condition because this filtration system just really does a good job. And they've been sitting there mining for like 2 years straight. and then you pull out a hash board, and it looks like it just came from the factory. It's perfect condition. So that's how we set up farms for our clients. So this is inside the container here. You can see how the filtration system, how clean it is from this side. You see, I see through it, even though on the other side it looks dirty. Anyway, you see how clean it's inside the container? That's how clean your miners are gonna be. They're gonna be perfect. Here's those smart PDUs I talked about. And you can see we have them for every single miner. The same exact PDUs. Shows our loads. Basically shows everything. We also run these nice thick 20 amp cords, and these cords are really good. They're really high quality cords. One of the things you don't want to cheap out on building a farm is getting cheap cords, because if the cord is too thin, you're gonna lose efficiency because the cord is running hotter. So by having a 20 amp cord, you're basically guaranteeing that whatever miner you plug into that cord will run at max efficiency. There is no loss along the way. You know, as electricity travels through the miner into the cord, from the miner, from the panel, right, through the copper to the PDU, from the PDU into the cord, from the cord to the PSU of the miner, you don't want to have loss anywhere around that route. You want to make sure there is no loss, that your copper is cool, and you're getting maximum efficiency. And that's why we use these super high quality, you know, very, 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 very thick, high quality cords here. C19 connection here to C13, I think it is, connection over here. It's a nice cord. Highly recommend that cord. Yeah, so we have this available for hosting. So if you're looking to host, again, like 20 miners, you're looking to host 50 miners, 100 miners, 300 miners, 400 miners, we have that available. And it's not going to be available for long. You know, as Bitcoin price goes up, that'll have an impact on hosting, because, you know, when it goes up higher and higher, we'll host this place. We're talking to a couple of clients right now about hosting it. So this could be your chance to jump in before we run out of space, before we say, hey, okay, now we don't have anything available. You know, we hosted the rest. The 1.2 megawatts is gone. We have nothing else available. So if you want to jump in, make sure you jump in now. Well, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys liked the video. Until next time, bye.